Well, we're back again. Back on the end of Storm Ciara or whatever it is. Jesus, it's windy. That big old moon up there looks like daylight, doesn't it? It's about 7 in the morning, so it's just getting light. Just whacked out 3 singles for them. I had to clear 2 trees away off the path when I got here. Fallen right across, I couldn't get the barrow through, dragged them off to the side. Been mental this weekend. Everything's been howling around. But we're here, we're in one piece. I haven't seen anybody else. Haven't been over the car park, swim over there, but as soon as I saw this was free, I thought that'll do. Had 3 bites, I got 3 fish last week out of it. 4 bites. Straight back in like Flynn. Got a nice little wall here to set up behind. Sort of log cabiny, log wally thing. Tucked in there out the wind. Might not be able to see much, but I wouldn't fancy having my door facing out into it today. Don't look much at the moment. Some of the gusts coming across are quite savage. I reckon it's getting up to about 55 again today. Nose is running fairly well and all. And hopefully one of them will be running fairly well soon. Probably weren't quite here in time for optimum bite time, to be honest, but left me out at 3:45 this morning, so it's about as early as I could make it. Got here at 5:45. Yeah, 5:45. Right, get a house up. Well, bloody hell, that didn't take long. I was literally just trying to find a spot that I was happy with for my sort of 3rd rod. And one of my main ones ripped off. God, what a fight. I reckon I've had it on 15 minutes. It's been everywhere. Went right up the lake, right up that way, round the back there. Just got it in. Good fish as well. Right, sorted. Well, that's the result, isn't it? God, only been about an hour and a half. And even handier, John Kneebone's just turned up. I was doing a feature today with him. Well, I am doing a feature today with him. We're working on a film for Mainline, which will come out in the spring. So I've got someone to man the camera as well. Absolutely perfect. He's just setting it all up behind me. And then the fish will come out and we'll see what we got. Simo, got a lump on one side. I knew that from when I hooked it. They fight a certain way. Those big Simos, they just sort of plod and plod and plod and plod. Kite, it just went off and off and off right round to the left. I knew it's a good fish. But now he's mine. Hopefully more to come. I mean, Christ. I only had 1 cup of tea since I've been here and I've caught a carp. Mad, isn't it? It's been so hard all winter, and then when they decide to feed, they just decide to feed. Love it, love it. Right, see you in a minute. Oh. Right, here we are, on the bank. You're all on my little camera there. I've got Johnny Kneebone here. Various cameras all over the place. And we've got a fish on the bank first morning. Happy days. It's actually 28 and a half. That don't matter. Right, go. Alright, come on. Right, unbelievably, I've had another one in the daytime. Lovely job. A bigger one. Look at him. He's absolutely covered in leeches. He's got a proper little curly tail, geez. Be a well-known one, I'm sure. There's leeches everywhere. They've obviously been laid up. But we have a near linear, 38 pounds. Can you behave for 2 minutes? No, is the answer to that. Maybe you watch it to see his lumpy side. Maybe that's the crack. Typical. 38 pounds. Couldn't be happier. Yeah, his tail's very noticeable. One last go. Good side. Full shot. Yes. Tripod. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. There we go. Lovely job. Nice one. Right. Get the kettle back on. Alright. Goes. Happy days. My hand's cold. I think it's safe to say that the weather's deteriorated somewhat. And I'm not even going to check that bibbing because I know it's certainly not a bite. We're door down, the wind's decided to swing straight at me. It is smashing in here. And it's pouring down with rain as well, so all in all not good. The filming with John Kneebone's been put on hold for a minute. He's scurried back to his bivvy, but I'm taking my own advice, keeping calm and drinking tea. Amazes me planes are still flying. I wouldn't want to be up there on one of them today, I can tell you. Proper hairy taking off and landing. Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, I think the orientation of my bivvy might need something, leave something to be desired. It was supposed to be a westerly and I would have been spot on for a westerly, but it really isn't a westerly. Ciara obviously hasn't quite buggered off yet. So it's actually gone from bad to worse. It's now what we might call pretty hideous. Blue sky's buggered off. One saving grace is the wind has eventually changed a little bit and it's going slightly more westerly. The rain's still managing to swirl round and come straight in with Billy. A misty lens there as well, I ain't got rain on that. Yeah. No more bites. Not really expecting them in the daytime, to be honest. I mean, to get 2 in daylight was top result. Especially a couple of good ones. I am very confident for sort of tea time onwards. I had that one at 32 last week. Was that about 6 o'clock if I remember rightly? 6:30, something like that. Maybe a little later. Classic sort of midnight onwards, early morning. Everything's still to play for. Best times yet to come. Might better get some bait out if the wind drops down at some stage. But for now, I can do nothing. Look at that lovely sunset. Beautiful. Although it is freezing. Just been out there baiting up. My casting finger is just throbbing. But we finished our filming for the day. We've got a couple more little tiny bits to do in the morning. Quite busy trying to do a blog at the same time as doing some filming. And we're actually making a proper sort of film for mainline baits. We've been doing it over the last few months, just bits here and there. I've got a bit on Raspberry 2, a bit on Raspberry 1, some on here. Should be really nice when it's finished. I think it's out sort of in the spring sometime, I believe. I'll let you know. But that's done, so now I can concentrate on you lot. Hopefully I'll have some more fish to show you. Not that I can really moan if I don't get any more at all. It's been a rather good start to the session. Still got 2 nights to go, because I ain't done one yet. And once again, just like last week's, I am not going to be moving anywhere. Not unless they start showing like mad on the other bank, but I doubt that. Quite happy just to sit it out here, see what comes along. Look at that. Now, does that look good, or does that look good? Homemade beef casserole, which I knocked up while I was cooking Sunday dinner on Sunday. Multitasking. Roast dinner in one hand, beef casserole in the other. It's now dark out. Oh, steamy. There we go. Raining, as you can see. Can't really see a lot of that steam. There you go. Rain coming in. Wet. Everything's wet. But we've got a nice hot beef stew, got a can of cider, and then we're going to bed. So I'm absolutely knackered. Hopefully to be woken up by a great big carp. do something about this door arrangement here. This is really not good enough. It's a good job I got this, because out there it's absolutely disgusting. Well, unbelievably, it's turned into quite a session. Since I last spoke, I had 2 stockies, one at midnight and one at past, and I've just had another 38 pounder. Only this one's a common. It's pretty amazing. Oh, it's beauty as well. Lovely fish. Oh. Look at him for a perler, eh? I bloody love February, I do. What a carp. I'm quite liking it here at K1. I'm liking it a lot. Who needs sleep, eh? Oh, lovely job. Right, well, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning, 7:30, something like that. John's just finishing up. Probably an hour or so left to do on that, and then it's just down to me and the fish. Hopefully there'll be another couple in the daylight this morning. Getting greedy now. 4 bites and well, 4 bites since I got here, and still want more. Never have enough, can you? Right, on with the show. Oh, bloody hell. Well, I just felt like to get out of that wind for a little while. I've only been sat in it 30 odd hours, but it just wears you down. It's just relentless and it's so cold. So I've wound in and I'm going up to chip shop. I'm going to find somewhere nice and warm and non-windy to eat some fish and chips. Might even go to Horton Lodge, it's only just there. There's a chip shop just up the road at Egham. So I'll go up there, get some fish and chips, sit in the lodge in the warm, eat them, rejuvenate, and then go and whack them back out in the wind again. Just a bit fed up with the sight of the green canvas just going like that at me all the time. Every time we open the door, the pegs rip out the front. It has been savage. And like I say, cold. I won't even actually turn my heating on in the truck for the first time in ever. My missus always moans like hell that I've always got the aircon on and it's freezing in there, but that's how I like it. But a little bit of heat wouldn't go amiss. Not going as far as the heated seat, mind, that's taking it too far. Just a little bit of warm air. Things are not going well, really. Fishing is, but I've just got all the way to the gate and realised that my wallet is in my bivvy. So I have no money. I keep saying to myself, I should put stash a card or something somewhere in the truck, because I do this stuff all the time. Do it at home, shoot to the shops, get to the shops, no money, go home, get the wallet, go back. So I've now got to drive back to the lake unlock the gate, go back to my bivvy, get my wallet and do it all in reverse. Idiot. That's what I am, an absolute idiot. Well, that didn't last long, did it? Very lovely. Don't have so much batter. I don't eat batter because it's made of flour and I don't eat flour. But I've managed to absolutely rape it of fish. That was yum. Oh, and I am now a lot warmer than I was. Reclined on a leather sofa, look. Nice. Gonna go and pull. I think I might win. I think, to be honest, I better get back over the lake and cast them out, because if I sit here any longer I'm going to fall asleep. All attempts at getting daytime sleep have been futile. Just can't do it. But I do need some. I'm going to go to sleep as soon as it gets dark tonight. 7 o'clock, I reckon. And hopefully get woken up sometime midnight onwards with another fish. God, you can sit in here and just totally forget what it's like out there. You can't hear any wind. You can hear that fish tank gurgling away beside me. Making a hell of a row, that is. Nice, though. Oh, very nice. Yeah, you can totally forget the weather's out here. This is far too comfortable. I can feel myself falling asleep already. Right, I'm going to be washing up and go. See you back at the pond. Morning. Look at that big old fella up there. Well, all a bit bizarre. The first 24 hours just full of bites, fish. And then the second, nothing. Beeping, right? Well, I had one little burst of beeps when a branch or something bounced off of one of the rods. Twig. Branch is a bit of an exaggeration. It's a lot colder without that cloud cover. I'm beginning to wonder if the cloud cover's quite an influencing factor on it, to be honest, at the moment. I did the same last week. I had bites and then it went clear. And they stopped. So I've either just spooked them all off, which is also very, very likely, and they've moved somewhere. Or they've decided to stop feeding. Still chances, still time, but without anything happening in the night, I sort of get the impression that possibly that's it for the week or the session. Oops, accidentally cut you off then somehow. Big thumbs. But yeah, I'm going to watch that make its way that way and the sun make its way up this way. And then that'll be it off today. I don't know what time it is now. Later than it looks. Don't get light very early, does it? Probably about 6ish. I can hear a plane, so it's definitely 6ish. First holiday makers are off, somewhere warmer than this. And my kettle's just boiling, so I'll see you when it's light. Just thought I saw a fish out there. Out the corner of my eye. Watched for ages, nothing come up. And then a minute or two later, just caught it again, but this time I saw it was the arse end of a cormorant. I tell you what, he must be in training for the next Olympics, I reckon. Subsurface 200 metre freestyle or whatever. You see him go down, but you don't see him come up. He travels miles Must have an aqua lung strapped to him. Little bugger had me going for a minute there. Well, it's closing stages. You can hear the sizzle. Sausages are in. The rest of it's going in a minute. And having my breakfast and then pack up and do one. Sort of a session of two halves really. Frantic first half and then nothing the second half. I ain't complaining though. Put 5 fish on, you said 4 or 5 fish on the bank this session. What a turnaround from a couple of months or a month ago. Amazing. They don't seem to like being spanked out there. It's either that or the conditions or something, but they've definitely moved from my spot. I have to look for swims new next week. Something a bit different. At least I know they're willing to eat. So yeah, a blinding session. But I won't be sad to get out of this wind, I can tell you. It's dropped right off now, but it's so cold. It's about 2.5 degrees or something. Anyway, unless something drastic happens, then the breakfast and go. So, goodbye from them, and goodbye from me. Ta-da!